What is up all? Brad here with Next Gen Headlight Restoration, and today's video is going to be a little bit different. I want to show you guys exactly my complete setup on everything that I have in the back of the car to make the job 10 times easier. So let's get into it. Right, so here's the complete setup. I am driving a 2006 Audi A3 hatchback. I absolutely love these hatchbacks. It's so easy just to pull the vehicle up to the back of the front of the customer's vehicle and just open it and have everything right here. Makes life 10 times easier. We do have an Altima as well, which doesn't work as it doesn't work as well. I mean, it has a lot of room space, trunk space in the back, but nothing compares to having a hatchback because it's like 10 times easier. So I have a really nice carrying case here. I keep all the cans in here that way they're not rolling around. I do number the cans. That way, as I go, I just go ahead and throw them away. That way I'm not picking up a random can that might not have enough spray in it. These are the cans. She has the instructions and everything on it. I use 3M Scotch tape. I got the 2-inch here. You want to get as wide as you possibly can because it's more coverage when it comes to masking off the vehicle. So definitely keep an eye out for 2-inch or larger. If you get the smaller one, it's going to be a pain. You're going to be masking off a lot longer. It's going to be more tedious, so definitely try to get as wide as you possibly can. I'm using Venom Steel Rip Resistance gloves. These gloves are really, really good. So you definitely want to make sure you're using a good set of gloves because as you're sanding, you can sand your skin and you'll start bleeding. And it hurts. It kind of stings whenever you're using the rubbing alcohol to clean off the lens. So definitely make sure you get some really good gloves. I've been through quite a few different brands, and I can say that these are by far the best. I've been getting these for quite a bit. So definitely pick you up some Venom Steel Rip Resistance gloves. They are unisex. So I have over here these microfiber or these cloth-like rags. They are lint-free. You definitely want to make sure you're getting lint-free because if you're cleaning off a lens and you have a bunch of lint on the paper towel, it'll get all over the place, and it could potentially mess up your final spray whenever you're spraying over the lens. So definitely make sure you get lint-free cloths. Over here I have Craftsman Pancake portable compressor. It's a 2.5 gallon. I got my batteries over here. This thing is super convenient. Nothing that you absolutely need. It's more of a luxury. I just like to spray off the headlight and the cracks and crevices between the headlight and the body of the vehicle. That way there's no trapped water or anything that could potentially get on the lens after spraying it. That's very important to make sure that you have no water trapped in the tape, the masking tape, or in between the fenders or hood or anything, because if one of those, if the water drips onto the lens while it's still wet, you'll have to redo the lens. So I have two different types of microfibers here. This one's more so for getting off any overspray clear coat because it's kind of thick, and this one's just for cleaning. But I do love these rags. Very convenient to use. I have more tape back here just in case, because you never know. And this is a very important tool. So this is a masking, it's a masking tool for masking paper. It's really convenient when trying to mask off the vehicle for the spray when you're spraying it to prevent overspray getting on the car. I recommend using this if you are starting out, just to kind of learn the spray patterns and kind of make sure that you're not spraying too much onto the car or the vehicle, which will happen. Again, it's no problem. It's a very easy fix. I did have do not get wet on here because one of my guys was using it and they kept getting it wet, and I have to replace this every time it gets wet, which I think I actually ended up getting it wet. Luckily it's not too bad, so definitely need one of those. I got some glue off here. I bought this a while ago. I just haven't thrown it away. I can actually throw it away now. I have never once used it. I got it just in case if I get any sticky residue from the tape onto the vehicle, like on the fenders and everything. So I just got it more so as a caution. Again, I've never even used it, so I can probably just throw that away. I got my Lowe's bucket here. This is used pretty much for a trash can when I'm taking off the masking tape and the masking paper and the cloths. I have 3 different spray bottles in here. I also have another 1 gallon jug down here. So I definitely advise getting at least 2 or 3 sprayers, water sprayers, because whenever you're going out and doing a bunch of different jobs in one day, you definitely want to make sure you're carrying enough water. I do have a inverter here because on days that I have a lot of jobs, I do have a really big jug that can go in here, that I put in here. I fill it with water, and it has a motor inside it, so I can just spray. It's pretty much used for like fertilizing and everything, so I just used water, so it's really convenient. I have rubbing alcohol here for cleaning off the lens and the body of the vehicle in case you get any overspray on there. Here I have all the different sandpapers I use, different grits. I just grabbed one of these little file organizers from Walmart and threw everything in there and just wrote it down which grit sandpaper is in each one. So that is it. What I love most about this business is everything you see here is under $500. To be honest, this compressor is really the only thing that was really expensive. It was $200. But cans you can get on startrestoringheadlights.com. They're fairly cheap as well. Some people were asking how many cans or how many vehicles you can do with 1 can. Well, it varies. Depends on the vehicle. If you have like a Dodge Ram or an F-150 that requires more spray, obviously you're going to be using, you know, more product on that. But I can say on average I can probably do, I'd probably say it'd be safe to say I can get 3 or 4 vehicles done with 1 can. Again, that's really from experience because I know how to do the spray patterns and everything. So as you get more experience into the business when it comes to spraying, you can squeeze out more vehicles with 1 single can. So very high profit margins on that, and all this other stuff you can get at Lowe's fairly cheap. So again, this is a really good business to start. You look at other businesses that could potentially run $5,000 to $10,000, like lawn care businesses or pressure washing businesses. So definitely consider it because it is very profitable. It's very fast. I get my jobs done in about 30 minutes or less, so I'm usually home before the afternoon. So, but thanks for checking the video out, guys. Have a great day.